It's the South Jersey edition. Prime on Newstalk 1400 WOND.
And at 17 minutes past the hour of 6 p.m., we welcome you back to the South Jersey edition Prime. I'm David Spatz. With just 5 days to go until the first of summer's two big Atlantic City Beach concerts, organizers of the show met today for one last planning session. Welcome back to Prime at 6.
Thanks so much. Great to be here, and I love that forecast. I hope it keeps up.
Oh, yeah, I think that you're in the clear as far as Sunday night's show with Maroon 5 goes. So you had your last planning session today. All the stakeholders in these two big shows came together for one last meeting before you really get down to it. Are there any major differences between the presentation of the shows this year versus the two last year?
Well, there's a few things. You know, last year was such a home run that there wasn't that much in which to change. But you always do tweak certain things from learning. So a few things. One is that there are going to be more exits this year, so for people to leave the beach more quickly. Two, there's a new handicapped entrance, which will be at Park Place, which the city is building to make it even more accessible for folks who are disabled or handicapped to be able to get to the platform that they might need. In addition, there are fewer zones. Essentially, there are three ways in which people can attend the concert. There's a $450 ticket. There's a $250 ticket in private tents. And then there's the front of the stage at $75. And interestingly enough, most of those have sold out already. And then there's general admission, which is a $40 ticket. It's a great show, great views on a beautiful beach. And so tickets are still available for both shows. We're getting a lot of those questions, especially as people hear Dan's great weather forecast.
Absolutely. The numbers we're hearing based on advanced sale and just anecdotal evidence is approximately 45,000 people for Maroon 5, maybe 25,000 for Rascal Flatts. Are you happy with those numbers? I mean, compared to last year, and we have to remind everybody that last year the concerts were free. This year, they're ticketed events.
We're delighted. And keep in mind that, you know, when we're talking Boardwalk Hall, that's maybe 12,000 seats, maybe really 10 seats. So when you're talking about 45,000 tickets or more, you're talking they're 4 times the size of Boardwalk Hall. So we're really happy with that. And in addition, for any outdoor event, people make ticket purchases last minute. They want to see what the weather forecast is, and they book hotel rooms. And so that's no different than what you see for almost any single concert or event, especially in a destination like Atlantic City, where people decide, okay, am I free? Do I have the money? Do I want a hotel room? Do I just come for the day? What are my friends doing? So we see that all along. And some casinos even report that they have some of their best customers who call them from the turnpike and say, I'm on my way down. So we're happy with that. And tickets are also sold day of. And we're really pleased with it.
And there's also something to point out. You're talking about, in the case of Maroon 5, a Sunday night. It's 45,000 people that might not have otherwise come to Atlantic City on a Sunday night. And by the same token, 25,000 for Rascal Flatts on Thursday, August 20th might be 25,000 people that wouldn't have ordinarily come to town on a Thursday night.
Well, that's true, and let's see what the final numbers come out. We never project what final numbers are going to be until it actually happens. That it never really helps anyone to do that. And what we do know is that the main priorities are 3 things. A great visitor experience. People have to have a great time when they come to Atlantic City. So more than 100 people have been planning weekly, you know, what's the best way for folks to get a snack or get something to eat? What's the show's requirements in terms of a great show for the visitors? How do we make it safe? What do they need in terms of local merchandise and what do they want to buy? The second thing is that we know we want to have a great economic impact. Keep in mind that we don't have the air show this month. So to have both concerts on a Thursday and a Sunday, which are not the Friday, Saturday, that helps everybody. And so we continue to stay focused on what it is that we need the concerts to do. And let's not forget the positive publicity. These concerts always become one of the biggest generators of positive talk about Atlantic City in the summer. And that's, of course, followed up by the air show and things like fireworks and Miss America and other great events that we have.
Yeah, I don't think people take into consideration that even though summer technically, once you get to the middle of August, starts to wind down, the events that you know have been created in Atlantic City over the years, whether it's the beach concerts, which are now in their second summer, or the air show. This is year number 13 for Thunder Over the Boardwalk and Miss America. It kind of keeps summer alive more so than if you hadn't been doing these events.
Well, that's true. And, you know, we're an event-driven town. If Boardwalk Hall is dark, people don't come. When Boardwalk Hall has Ricky Martin, Madonna, they come. When the casinos are programming and they're adding more and more entertainment, when there are things here to do that's new and different, when you have 3D sound and light shows, when you have entertainment on the boardwalk every single night, when you have fireworks, or whatever it might be, great festivals that are produced or independently, or food and wine, that keeps people coming. And as you know, it's more and more important as we've dropped down from our 35 million visitors to 25 million visitors that we get new people with bodies and cash and looking to have fun and to tell their friends and relatives about a great time.